Good morning. Welcome to Old Vine Zen. I'm Jan, and it's early like Sunday morning, not super early. I decided to take Ollie for a little second walk, and now he's sleeping. He's been sick, so he's getting better. So I've been working with him and healing him and trying to do my best. I was going to wear a red sweater, and I thought, who are you kidding? I don't want to wear red. It's that time of year. And for some people, it's a hard time of year because there is a lot of pressure out there for this time of year. And I feel it. I've never been a holiday type person per se because I feel this pressure to be happy and jolly. And I know better. I know there's a lot of people that don't feel that way. And I started thinking about self-pity. You know, how you can just wind yourself up into that state of self-pity. Why me? I'm the only one who's alone. Just all of that head talk. And I thought, what does the Buddha say about this? He didn't talk directly about self-pity, but he talked about mental states that can make our suffering worse than it is. Can just compound it. And that's what our mind will do if we don't pay attention to it. And so he would say, instead of circling that wound over and over, and you just get deeper and deeper into that woe is me, to somehow cultivate thinking that helps heal you instead of sending that second arrow, which I've talked about before, into you. You have the pain already, and it's not about ignoring it, but what can we do for ourselves to ease it? What can I do on that day that we imagine everybody is with other people, which is not true? There's millions of people that are having a difficult time, especially on this holiday. So we have to remind ourselves of that. And then what can we do? Now, the Buddha always said going outside in nature. And sometimes that's not possible. Maybe we don't feel good, or maybe the weather's just too awful. But we certainly can sit in front of a window and not just look out the window, but gaze and look at nature. Follow a bird, follow a squirrel. You see, for them, it's just another day. It's an important day. It's a day of their life, but that's what it is another day to take care. Take care of yourself. What can you do to make yourself feel better? I know for me is I remember that I've had good days, lots of them, and I am thankful for those good days. I've had celebrations. I've had a lot of good things in my life. And so I can choose to go there or to go around this wound of self-pity because my grocery cart isn't full to the brim with holiday trimmings. And sure, you can go there, but when you notice, come on, bring yourself out. Look outside at nature, at the beauty, how things just carry on as another day. And that day will be gone. This holiday will be gone. It comes and it goes like everything else. So I think such crazy thoughts. I thought of Winnie the Pooh. I never read the book. I had to read it. I just read it. When I was a child, I didn't read children's books and I didn't watch cartoons. I had bigger things I had to tend to as a child. So I read the book and how Winnie the Pooh just loved sitting around his honey pot with a couple of friends, and he would say, just relax and enjoy. And then I thought of Leonard Cohen. Yeah, and if you don't know who Leonard Cohen is, you better look him up. Uh, and I thought of his song, Hallelujah. I love that song. But I wrote down the fourth verse, which is my favorite when I went to see him a few times live. Oh, it just makes me cry. But let me share the fourth verse with you. I did my best. It wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth. I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah. And that's what I say to you this morning. Hallelujah, we are alive. So let's meditate on that. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders, let them fall. And when I say relax the shoulders, I don't mean to cave in the chest. I mean to hold the shoulders back and then down. Or maybe just lie down and let the ground support you. Close your eyes, soften your gaze, whatever works for you. Take a nice cleansing breath in and let it go. Soften your belly. Relax the muscles in your jaw if they feel tight. A soft swallow can relax the muscles in the throat. Soften your cheeks. Smooth your forehead so there's no lines of frustration or worry or sadness. Just relax. Breathing in and breathing out. The Buddha emphasized that we're not helpless before our thoughts. The best thing we can do is letting go of those mental states that deepen our suffering and cultivate those thoughts that lead to clarity and understanding. Self-pity tends to circle the wound. Wisdom asks that we support the healing rather than the repetition. Breathing in and breathing out. So if we feel pain, we feel it fully, but we don't build a home inside of it. Remember that you are not alone. We share that. All of humanity at one time or another feels sad or alone. But we must remind ourselves that we're not. And we turn towards what is still possible. And that's walking on with kindness. So we may feel the ache, and we're honest with the weight of being human. This is the first arrow, and we do not deny it. We feel it. But we will not carve our name in that wound. We understand that others have stood where we stand, hands trembling, the heart unsure. And we're not singled out by sorrow, and we're not abandoned by life. The pain visits, but it doesn't own us. We sit, I breathe, I remain, I walk on, tender but unbroken, breathing in and breathing out. Our chant is titled, We Lay Down the Second Arrow. So I feel the pain, I do not add to it. Say that to yourself. I feel the pain, but I do not add to it. I meet this moment with clarity and care. I meet this moment with clarity and care. This is part of being human, and I am not alone. This is part of being human, and I am not alone. I lay down the second arrow, and I choose the path that heals. I lay down the second arrow, and I choose the path that heals. Breathing in and breathing out. I will share with you before we close Leonard Cohen's words once more. I did my best. It wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth. I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah. Breathing in and breathing out. And now we will close our meditation for today. And before we reopen our eyes, we will just feel the air around us, feel our comfortable surroundings, and be grateful for that. And now, you may reopen your eyes and come back. Ollie is up, and he hears a sound. Hey, Ollie, say hi. There he goes. So I'm grateful for Ollie. Hallelujah for Ollie. Thank you for coming and for sharing these moments. I'm going to be here on Christmas. If any of you want to tune in and give me a hello, I think, I'm going to be here for Christmas Day. So take care of yourselves. Think positive.